The English Premier League is a league of surprises. And just this season alone, we've seen just how surprising it can be. One of the biggest surprises each season are the overperformers. These teams have surprisingly performed way above expectations and punched above their weight, leaving us quite stunned and hoping they could give us more of that magic in the future. Welcome to Goal Line FC, and today, we'll be taking our hats off for the 5 Premier League teams who overperformed this season. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to be notified of our latest videos. Ready? Let's go! We know they've been the butt of the jokes, but this season, Arsenal have been one of the biggest overperformers in the Premier League. They've been top of the table all season and only fell off the top for the first time in April. For a good couple of years, Arsenal were the official banter FC in the Premier League. They've never won the Champions League, once had a 9-year trophy drought, and they haven't won the league in 19 years. It got so bad for Arsenal that making the top 4 was a blessing for the squad, and even that became quite difficult over a period of time. They have risen past their banter days to lead a title charge this season, and with the youngest squad in the league too. In literally all aspects, Arsenal are second to Manchester City, and that's something to be really proud of, considering Man City are the best team in the world right now. Arteta and his boys have taken the league by storm, and have replaced long-term City rivals Liverpool at the top as surely one of the biggest overperformers this season. While Arsenal started becoming elite performers from the first day of the season, the story for Aston Villa has been a little different. Dire performance after dire performance saw Aston Villa slipping into a relegation battle they wanted no part of with Steven Gerrard at the helm. To avoid the raging relegation battle a number of clubs find themselves in now, Villa had to act fast, and Gerrard was given the sack. Unai Emery had the job to still the sinking Villa boat, and boy, what a job he has done. If the league started when Emery took charge of Villa, they'd be third in the table, and that's a remarkable return for a team that were 15th in the table after October. At the moment, the Claret and Blue are sitting pretty in 8th position, and on course for a European spot, all while playing attractive football rarely witnessed at Villa Park. It's pretty remarkable how profitable a calculated gamble could be for any team. Bournemouth are usually one of those teams we know to exchange the Premier League and Championship season on season. You know, like a yo-yo club. You know, the Norwich of the world are their partners. But this season, Bournemouth appear quite serious about leaving that yo-yo tag behind. Many were expecting business as usual for the Cherries this season, and after a pretty drenching defeat against Liverpool, it seemed Bournemouth was on that relegation fast lane once more. But they have absolutely turned things around this season, and don't even have any relegation battle to worry about too. While Bournemouth is setting a template for gently stirring away from the relegation battle, Brighton is giving a masterclass of beating the big boys at their own game, and has been doing so all season too. With one of the smallest budgets in the league, Brighton has managed to beat most of the traditional Big 6 clubs. Graham Potter was doing a fantastic job for Brighton, and when the glaring lights at Stamford Bridge, Potter found he couldn't resist the advances of the Premier League big spenders. Brighton appointed Roberto De Zerbi to take the reins at Brighton, and while it took the Italian tactician a few weeks to work his magic, he got the Seagulls soaring again. With Potter, Brighton played beautiful football, but couldn't put the ball in the back of the net to save their lives. But De Zerbi solved the goal-scoring puzzle in brilliant fashion. Brighton currently sits 6th and comfortably in European contention, playing one of the most attractive brands of football this season. In fact, only Manchester City boasts more impressive possession stats than De Zerbi's men. A surging 3-0 win against Arsenal is the perfect confirmation that De Zerbi's high possession, high pass accuracy style is truly paying off. One thing that really stood out for Brighton is that you couldn't really say any of their games were a fluke. They looked genuinely good in every match and showed true quality. True overperformers, if you ask us. Just like everyone's been surprised by Brighton's performance this season, there's no one who hasn't been surprised by Newcastle's imperious form. These guys have lost only 5 goals all season, the same as Arsenal. They currently sit in 3rd and have the second best defensive record in the league, only behind Manchester City. With each passing day, they continue to cement their spot in the Champions League. Yes, you could easily attribute all these to the splurging takeover, but that'd be a lazy way to put it. They've done fairly decent business, and have invested in players that suit their system, and given other players like Joe Linton new positions that favour their strengths. Not only are Newcastle overperformers this season, there's every chance they'd be title contenders with the exponential source of wealth they have access to. For a team battling relegation a couple of seasons ago, Come on, it doesn't get more surprising than this, does it? So there we have it, guys. Which clubs do you think are overperformers this season? Let us know in the comments section. While you do that, check out 8 controversial decisions that VAR got wrong this season in this video, and subscribe so you get the first ring once we have a new video. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.